Hi yogis, I'm Pogie the Yogie and I'm so grateful you're here. Ooh, look at this. Oh, hey, it's one of my favorite condiments, mustard. Ooh, a little pillow too. You know, yogis, I've actually been invited to the Mustard Museum in Middleton. I'm gonna go visit my friend Barry. You wanna come with me? All right, I'm gonna get my shoes on. You know, mustard, it's really common. You kind of see it on dining tables, at restaurants, or all sorts of places. But you know what I realize? I don't know a whole lot about mustard. It's kind of just there, and I just kind of take it for granted and use it whenever I need it or want it. But it might be really interesting to learn a little bit more about mustard. Let's go! Hi yogis, I'm so excited. Today I'm at the National Mustard Museum. My friend Barry is going to tell me all about mustard. Let's go! Barry? Barry?
Hi, Pogie.
Whoa! Hey, Barry!
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Oh, do you want to smell some really good mustard?
Sure.
Here, this is an English mustard.
Oh,
are you
wow.
ready?
Yeah. Whoa! That was really funny, Barry. Well done. This place is amazing. There's so much to see.
Yeah, well, there are over 7,000 different mustards here at the Mustard Museum.
7,000? I had no idea there were that many kinds of mustard.
Oh, well, we're always looking for more.
There's a little mustard right there. A
Little
hot dog.
mustard.
Hey.
Hi.
Well, the Mustard Museum has the world's largest collection of mustards. I began collecting mustards in 1986 when my beloved Red Sox lost the World Series. I couldn't sleep, so I went to an all-night supermarket and I roamed up and down the aisles, and when I heard the voice, "If you collect us, they will come," I started, and they did, and I have.
That's amazing, Barry. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your Red Sox losing, but it's pretty interesting that something like that, you turned into something so amazing like the Mustard Museum over many years.
Yeah, we've got mustards from 88 different countries, all 50 states, and the District of Columbia. So we've got mustard everywhere.
That's incredible, Barry, and it's so nice that you get to share this with so many people who come through.
Yeah, we love sharing it. We absolutely love sharing this.
Barry, what exactly is mustard?
Well, mustard has been around for centuries. The ancient Romans used mustard seeds in some of their sauces, and mustard as we know it came around the 1300s with the Dijon mustard. Now mustard is a paste, it is a sauce. One essential element of mustard is it has mustard seeds. And mustard grows, especially up in Canada. That's the world's largest exporter of mustard.
Why is mustard yellow?
Well, yellow mustard comes from the spice called turmeric. Without turmeric, it would be kind of a beige color. But turmeric is what makes mustard yellow.
I didn't know that, Barry. Thanks for sharing. How does mustard get made?
Well, mustard gets made either by grinding mustard seeds wet or grinding them dry. And then you add liquid and you've got mustard. There are Dijon mustards, there's deli mustards, there's garlic mustards, pepper mustards, all kinds of mustards.
What's the difference between those different kinds of mustards?
Well, different flavorings. So, for example, there could be curry mustard, there could be honey mustard. There's a lot of different mustards. It's not a one-dimensional condiment. At the World Mustard Competition, where we sample different mustards from all over the world, last year We sampled over 250 mustards that came from as far away as Japan, India. It's really all over the place.
And Barry, I noticed that with all the different kinds of mustards, it's kind of like us. We have all sorts of different people, different heights and shapes and sizes. It's really nice to see the differences and celebrate them.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We celebrate mustard.
Barry, what do we use mustard on?
Well, let's go to the Mustard Princess and find out.
Okay. Hi.
Why, hello there.
So this is Princess Mustard.
Yes, it is Princess Mustard.
Well, Princess Mustard, I have a question. What do we use mustard on?
Well, as a matter of fact, you can put mustard on all kinds of wonderful things, like sandwiches, potato salad, egg salad, steaks, hamburgers, hot dogs, pretzels, and even ice cream.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure. I hope you're enjoying your time here in my mustard kingdom.
Barry, these are some really fun shapes and characters in here. Can you tell me a little bit about all these different containers?
Well, mustard used to come in different containers. So some are whimsical, some are serious, but that's what you gave for a present to anyone who loved mustard, and everybody loves mustard, of course. One of my favorite days is National Mustard Day, the first Saturday in August, and we have live music, we have great food, mustard ice cream, which is really delicious.
Oh, that sounds like it. I bet it's a lot of fun. And
It is.
wow,
It
that's
is.
a big bottle of mustard. Whoa!
Oh, and this is Frenchy, and he shows up on National Mustard Day.
Oh, nice. Hi, Frenchy.
And Mustard Day is celebrated everywhere. Pogie, we're going to be tasting some mustards. I want you to know, though, mustard is very healthy. Most of it has no sugar, so it's really good for you. I'm going to let you taste some mustards with our staff here, okay?
That sounds great. Thank you, Barry.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
The hottest season we have.
I think a good place to start is our best-selling mustard. It's a sweet and nicely hot mustard. It's the curator's special recipe. Barry came up with this himself.
Ooh, that is sweet. Ooh, that's a little spicy. Mmm, that is delicious. Ooh, that one's really smooth. Ooh, that one's complex. Like there's a lot of different things going on there. Ooh, that's Pogie-licious. That's the one I want. Frenchy, it's so nice to meet you, and I've really enjoyed being at the Mustard Museum and learning all about the different kinds of mustard and all the things that mustard can be used on. I had no idea. I really feel like I've learned a lot. And I definitely think the next time I'm having like a veggie burger or a hot dog or something, I'm not going to forget about mustard. Frenchy, could I give you a hug? Oh, thank you. You know, Frenchy, I really appreciate Barry and you sharing some stuff about mustard. Would you like to try a little yoga with me? All right. So bring those big feet together, stand nice and tall, and just let your hands go out to your sides. And just take a big breath in. And let it out. This is called mountain pose. All you do is just stand here. Well, that's it. Thanks, Frenchy, for trying some yoga with me. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later. I'm gonna give you a high five. Is that okay? Whoop. Barry, thank you so much for having me here to the Mustard Museum. I feel like I've learned so much, and I am so impressed that what you turned something that you really care about and that you love into something so big that so many people get to enjoy.
Thank you for coming, and Pogie, good to see you.
Good to see you, Barry. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Bye, Pogie.
Wow, yogis, that was so fun and interesting. I had no idea. There's so many different facts about mustard, so many different kinds of mustard. Wow, that was really fun, and I really appreciate Barry and his, the folks in his store taking time to talk to me all about mustard. That must be a pretty interesting way to spend the day. I do know, seeing all that information, seeing all those kinds of mustard, I am definitely inspired to do a little bit of movement with that. So if you want to follow along with me and we can do a little bit of mustard inspired yoga, that'd be great. If you've got a yoga mat, go ahead and get that out. And if you don't, that's okay. You can use a towel or just use your imagination and say, you know what? This spot right here is where I'm going to do a little bit of mustard inspired yoga today. Whatever you've got is fine. And if you just want to watch, that's fine too. You do what feels right for you. Alrighty, let's get going. So let's do just a little bit of warm up. So you can sit or kneel like I'm doing and just take your wrists and go like this. Rotate your wrists one way and the other way and shake it out. All right, let's start to stand up together. Let your breath out. Breathe in and reach up as high as you can. And shake it out all the way down to your toes. Ooh, shake it all the way back up and back down to your toes. All the way up. Hands together. Let your breath all the way out. Boy, it was interesting learning about the mustard plant and how it starts as a seed and grows into a plant and how that's where all the different kinds of mustard come. So let's go on the journey of a mustard plant. And we'll start as a seed. So we're going to do child's pose, which is where you take your big toes together, your knees about mat width apart, and you come all the way down to your mat or to the ground, all the way down, child's pose. And then as that seed starts to grow, let's start to stand up and let's get into a squat position. And now we're pretending like we're a tiny, tiny little mustard plant. Ooh, and we're getting lots of water and sunshine. We're growing bigger and taller, reaching all the way up to the sky. Reaching up as high as you can, spread your fingers and breathe out, hands together. So now we're a fully grown mustard plant. So we're going to do a star pose. We've got our roots out wide in the ground. We're going to reach up high. We'll feel the sun on our leaves. It's called star pose. And hands together and release. Whew. Feet together. Now we're a really, really tall mustard plant. So we're going to stand in mountain pose. Feet together, shoulders over your hips, and nice and tall. Take your hands face forward. Big breath in. And let it out. The mountain pose is great for just standing steady and just being still, enjoying the moment you're in. Big breath in and release. All right, take these toes out this way, these toes this way. We're going to do a bit of a surfing pose, so like this. And now take this leg and make it straight, and we're going to make triangle. So start to lean forward, take that other arm up. And let's switch sides. It was so interesting how many different shapes and sizes of mustard there were. So I thought we could experiment with shapes. So let's do triangle to this side. But first, we're going to do surfing. So bend this knee, arms up. It's a little surfing pose. Now straighten this leg. And let's go to triangle. And relax. Now the best part about mustard was getting to sample and try it. So let's have a seat in our imaginary chair, feet close together, sit down. This is called chair pose, and you can take your arms up if you want. You can also take your arms and pretend like you're gonna eat some food. So let's grab a little hot dog. I think Barry said they put mustard on ice cream. I haven't tried that, but it does sound interesting. So let's pretend we have a little bit of ice cream. Pretty good. All right, stand up nice and tall. Let your breath out. Reach up high toward the sky, breathing in. As you breathe out, fold forward all the way down. Let your fingertips go down toward your toes. And hey, you know, you may be touching your toes. You may be more like this, somewhere in between. That's okay. Every body is different, and you don't worry about it. You just do what feels right for you today. So breathe in, hands on your shins, eyeballs forward. And breathe out, down we go. All fours, tabletop, shoulders over your wrists. Breathe in, look up toward the sky. And breathe out, arch your back, bring your belly button up. Breathe in, look up toward the sky. And breathe out, arch your back, bring your belly button up. All right, release down, have a seat. Woo! It's kind of hot today in the studio and I'm starting to sweat. Makes me think of the really spicy mustard that Barry had. I bet eating that would make you sweat and feel pretty hot. But that was nice is they had spicy kind of mustard, they had garlic kind of mustard, all sorts of different flavors, and it seemed like everybody could probably find something they liked at the Mustard Museum. Let your breath out, breathe in, arms up, and breathe out, take one hand behind you, gentle twist. Just pretend like you're twisting the cap off some mustard, breathe in, arms up, and twist the cap off the other way. Breathe in, arms up, just like the big mustard bottle top. Breathe out, hands together, and release. Yogis, my name is Pogie the Yogie, and I am so grateful that you spent this time with me today. I really appreciate it. I want you to know that you are wonderful as you are right now. I'll see you next time. Bye!